Alongside Matt Ray, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill as we break down the Big Orange Barbecue. About 60 or so 2027s, 2028s in town. We'll start with Cooper Witten. Comes to town, no dad, no mom. They're at a wedding. He kind of gets to see Tennessee through his lens and not through his dad's lens.
Yeah, and I think that's really important to him, and he said as much. He was able to come out here and kind of see this from the football side, the recruit side, be around some familiar faces, meet some faces that weren't so familiar, and that was really important. And he told me that it was a step, just in the recruiting process overall about learning more about Tennessee on his own. He knows what Dad did here. He hears about it from everybody, but he wanted to see that on his own, and I think he spent some really good time with William Inge today as well, and a good visit overall for Cooper Witten.
Yeah, he's really close with JP Peace. Those two families know each other quite well. JP in town, that I think works out in Tennessee's favor too. He's got kind of a running buddy, so to speak, for this visit. Then you got the running backs. We'll start with David Gabriel Georges, who looks like he's already in a college weight room. Tennessee certainly feels like they are in a good spot there. He told me they're one of the top schools, if not the top school, based off the fact they saw him before he ever did anything on the field and offered. They saw the potential there. And so this, to me, feels like Tennessee-Ohio State battle right now for the really talented 27 running back.
Yeah, and I think all that you just said really matters to him. And all my conversations with him, he brings that up. He talks about the relationship side of things. He was over here yesterday for youth camp. Wasn't sure he was going to get back this weekend. That kind of went back and forth. But he got to watch his little cousin camp, and then he had his family over here with him again today. And I think that relationship with Darrell Sims just continues to grow each time he's here. And Tennessee just continues to put their best foot forward there because things line up for him from the football side. So when you look at it on that standpoint, it's going to be key for those relationships. I think Tennessee's done a really nice job there.
Not the only running back Tennessee's recruiting, also a young man out of Mississippi.
Tyson Robinson, number 3 running back in the On3 industry rankings, has been here a ton. He was here in January.
No slouch.
Yeah, has been here in January, been here in March, back here in May. Already talking about being back in June and wants to be back in the fall as well. I asked him, I said, kind of after this string of visits, where is Tennessee for you? He said, they're really high for me. And it comes down to the offense and the relationships. They show him something different each visit. Last time it was inside zone. This time it's the blocking schemes. A lot of things make sense for him as well. So Tennessee in on 2 really talented running backs in this class early on.
Then there are 2 edges in town that Coach Chop, he had his recruiting shoes on. He was not the Coach Chop Nike personalized shoes, but his recruiting shoes. And he was working it hard.
Yeah, and start with KJ Green, a guy that Tennessee's been trying to get up here for a while. Really explosive Leo guy out of Stevenson down in Georgia. Coach Chop's worked on him. That relationship's continued to grow. He told me last night that Tennessee wasn't on his board before this visit. Coach Chop changed that this weekend. He's planning to be back in the fall. He's planning to see plenty more of Tennessee. They're definitely on the move for him. Another guy that Tennessee got down here for a first visit this weekend is Anthony Sweeney. Out of Maryland, another really explosive Leo guy that Coach Chop's cultivated a relationship with. Tennessee not really on the board for him either, but they are now. Whole family in town with him. Coach Chop's worked that really hard, and I think Tennessee's going to get him back in the fall as they continue to be more of a factor there.
Then, Faison Brandon obviously committed for 2026. Where do we go in 2027? Where does Tennessee go here? They had a really good one in town.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good question. It's probably still a little early on that side of things at the quarterback position for 2027, but a guy that's been here a lot, a guy that they've kept tabs on during the evaluation periods is Jace Johnson. Tennessee's worked on him. They've gone down and seen him throw. They've had him here. He's been here 3 times now. They continue to rise up the board for him. That's probably a little bit of an overall SEC battle because of the way that he looks at everything. He's going to go check out Vanderbilt. He's going to go check out Mississippi State, the Auburns, the Tennessees of the world. He wants everything to line up for him, from the football fit to the availability to play kind of early on if he can. But he lights up when he talks about the Tennessee offense and the opportunities here and the relationships. And Tennessee's continued to do a really nice job there as well.
Well, there's no lighting up here. The sun is set on the Big Orange Barbecue. The sun is set on this last Saturday in May. Camp comes up tomorrow. Tennessee will have several prospects in for that. That'll be on a Sunday morning. He's Matt Ray. I'm Austin Price.